Hi everybody, it's Brad here. I just want to give you an update. It's been, I think, close to 2-3 months since I updated you, but I had an ER visit. So the purpose of this video is just kind of, those of you that are interested, kind of update you on what's been going on. So the last couple months I've been just feeling more tired. At 12 months I started to feel not great, but good. I got the okay to garden and mow and all that with a mask, and so I became much more active. But over the last month and a half, 2 months, I gradually started to get more tired. And about a month ago, what happened was I just started to get this tight cough. I couldn't get relief with the cough. I was getting shortness of breath, and it was just gradually happening, so I didn't kind of realize it at first. And when I would breathe in, it would burn. I've never inhaled mustard gas, but that's what it felt like. That's what I explained to the doctors. So fast forward to, let's see, I went to the ER on August 1st, but the night before at home I spiked a fever like around 4 in the morning. So I spiked a fever, I got these uncontrollable shaking chills, and it lasted about an hour and then it broke. Well, once I called the doctor, of course, they said go to the ER right away. I spent the day at the ER at University of Wisconsin-Madison. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, a year ago, well, about 14-15 months ago, I had a stem cell transplant for acute myeloid leukemia. And so because I have a FLT3 mutation, I'm still on oral chemo. Well, when I went to the ER, they also took me off the oral chemo because the oral chemo, as a side effect, can cause interstitial lung disease. They don't think I have that now, but that was a concern. So I'm still off the oral chemo, and my taste is coming back, thank you, Jesus. So what did they do? They did a CT scan at the ER, and they did see something. And so depending on the doctor, I had like a bronchitis or a low-grade pneumonia. And so I thought for sure I was going to be readmitted into the hospital. So when we found out that we were going home, it was like, just made me feel all more better, of course. But so basically I went home, 4 different types of antibiotics, took me off the oral chemo, and then what was it, about a week and a half ago, I went to see the lung specialist. Oh, and by the way, about a month ago I failed the breathing test, the lung test, and so just kind of keep that in mind. So about a week and a half ago I went to the lung specialist for a consult, and because I'm feeling so much better, I'm like 90% better. I can breathe in, hold my breath real well and everything. So what they're going to do is continue the antibiotics, stay off the oral chemo, and then I think it would be a month later from when I see her, I'm going to redo the breathing test. I'm going to do a walking test, and based on that consult, there's another test I can't remember, blood work, of course. Oh, they're going to repeat the CT scan. But if things look good, they're going to just kind of assume things resolved. And of course I'm going to be staying on some of the antibiotics more long term for a while. But if they see something on that CT scan, then what they want to do is a lung biopsy. So that's where they kind of put you out a little bit, and well, we'll skip that, that doesn't matter. So, and before I left, the lung specialist, she said, I think this just might all resolve on its own. And I walked away feeling really encouraged. So, by the way, about 2 to 3 days after the ER visit, I started to feel better. Well, today, it's Friday, August 15th, and we're at the campground. It's beautiful here. I'm sorry I forgot the microphones. I hope this is being picked up. But I just wanted to kind of update you. That's kind of some information and facts. But because this is a faith-based channel, keep in mind there's something else at play, and that's prayer. My family, saints of God, people all over the state, all over the world that watch this YouTube channel, pray for me. And I want to thank you for your prayers, and I want to tell you the effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man. And I'm working on being righteous. It's a work in progress. It works. And I want to thank everybody for the prayers. And I know if a lot of you have blood cancers that watch this, And I want to just remind you, you let the doctors do what they can do, but you plug into God and let God do what God can do. Because people talk about, I'm fighting cancer, and I think that's a good thing, and that's what we do. But really, I'm letting God fight the cancer. He's doing the battle. I'm doing the trust and the believing, because I don't have the ability to heal this body. So I want to encourage everybody. Well, there goes a weed whacker. So I think the best thing to do is just let you know I'm going to post a video of kind of what's going on at the campground soon. So stay tuned if you want to, see that. And I'm just going to say bye, take care, love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.